So I know how frustrating it can be when you're new to the car or motorcycle business and you've got zero customers and zero prospects. You're just getting started out on the lot or in the showroom. Nobody knows who you are yet, and your boss tells you, just call your family and friends. Now you spend a bunch of time on the phone letting everybody know what your new career is because you're all excited. You even post to Facebook, but only a few people like it. Now I remember back, I've got visitors coming in. I remember back then when I got started selling, I went through the exact same thing, but I couldn't call any family members because my parents had been selling cars, motorcycles since I was born. So now I know what it's like when you're starting from scratch. So how do you grow with no customers and no prospects? So today I'm going to share 3 secrets with you. If I were to start all over again, growing with 0 customers and 0 prospects, what are the 3 things that I would do? So make sure you stay until the very end. I'm going to share with you one secret that will explode your business with a ton of prospects and a ton of customers. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. Secret number 1, it's contacting all of the orphan owners and unsold prospects with an email. Now, orphan owners, those are previous customers of the dealership that no longer have a salesperson. The person that sold them their last unit is no longer at that dealership. The unsold customer never bought anything, and their original salesperson is no longer at the dealership either. All you've got to do is ask your manager for a list of the orphan owners and prospects. They should be able to give you a list from the CRM. Now, 20 years ago, when a new person showed up on the sales floor, the manager would just give you a list of orphan owners to call. Unfortunately, most people didn't know what to say other than just tell the customer who you were and ask them if they're ready to buy. Well, it didn't work well back then, and it still doesn't work well today because it's very inefficient. It takes a lot of time. Today, we've got a computer and an email, so I'm going for volume here. You're going to write an email targeted to this list. You can't be boring. One of the biggest sins that you could commit as a new salesperson with 0 customers and 0 prospects is to send a boring email with your name on it. So you want to have a compelling subject line and then an exciting email for your list to look at because it's going to convince some of them to contact you, and it will work. Let me give you some proven subject lines or just some ideas when it comes to your emails. Number 1, how to. How to is always a very, very powerful subject line because people get on the internet every day. They want to find out, how do I do something? How to buy a car, how to buy a motorcycle, how to deal with the salesperson, how to negotiate. It's a very, very powerful subject line. Another good example of is secrets of a motorcycle dealership, secrets of car dealerships. They want to know what the secrets are. Secrets of, and if you have a specific number like 3, 4, or 5, that's even more powerful. 3 secrets of would be a good one. Another example, warning, don't buy another car until you see this. Or another example is the most dangerous side-by-side in the world. When you have 0 customers and 0 prospects, when you use a subject line like that, like, hey, just wanted to introduce myself, nobody gives a damn. Or if you send an email out that says, we're having a big sale, same thing, because it's generic. Secret number 2, you don't want to do more work than you need to, right? I certainly don't. So you should do the same thing for your Facebook page. So you have this email that you just wrote with the killer subject line. So they actually open your email. You thought of your subject line, how to buy a motorcycle. Now your email list needs to share something good about, or on your email list, you got to share something good about how to buy a motorcycle. Step number 1, do you want street or dirt? Step number 2, if it's a street bike, do you want a sport cruiser touring or sport cruiser or what? Step 3, tell them if they need a motorcycle endorsement and where to get that endorsement. See what I'm saying? I'm giving a lot of good info here. Same thing with the car buyer. Step 1, do you want a car or a truck? 2, electric or gas? But secret number 2 is taking all of this from your email and getting it on your Facebook page. You're just repurposing your content, and when it's on your Facebook page, it's letting all your friends and family know what it is that you're doing now. It's not enough to just show up to work, stand there and wait for customers or wait for the phone to ring. That's not going to make any money. So in your email, tell them who you are, what you're about. How often to expect an email from you, why they should see you if they want to buy something, and exactly what you want them to do. If you want a template for this, then just comment on this video and I'll get one over to you. Now, you could say something like this. Now, secret number 3, your call to action. Tell people exactly what you want them to do. Don't assume because you're a salesperson that they're just going to show up and buy. No, you got to tell them. So tell them, hey, click the little button here, request a quote, or click on the link there and I'll get the info you want. When you do this, make sure the link goes over to your dealership request quote page with your name on it. You don't want another salesperson to get it. Or you could tell them, hey, text me at 208-555-1212 for a personalized quote. That's my texting number. As soon as you text me, I'll get a personalized offer sent over to you. And don't worry, I'm not going to call you unless you ask me to. I'm telling my prospects what I want them to do. You've got to tell people what to do. You got it? You have to tell them exactly what to do. Never, ever assume. One of the things that I did when I started telling my email subscribers to click on the button below and get pre-approved with my credit application was I saw a massive jump in terms of buyers that I got. At first I thought, hey, if you like my email, don't you naturally just buy from me? These people just call or walk in and ask for Tommy. People don't do that. And there are many ways that you can do this. There are many ways that you can insert a call to action. Example, you can do it before, during, or after. So if you decide to do this, and I sure hope that you will, I've seen a lot of people get excited and do this for a couple of weeks and then they quit. They've got the buyers rolling in, life's good, and then they quit sending emails. You see, it's very easy to forget that this is marketing for yourself. People are watching you. It's like Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola, they've been around for 127 years now, but they know they can't quit advertising because if they do, people are going to go over to Pepsi. You can't quit emailing your list. Your manager gives you this list and now you got to nurture it. Take care of it as if your income depends on it, because it does. And as you nurture it, more people are going to show up to be added. So this is how you grow with 0 customers. I hope that you'll try it, and I know that if you do, you'll find out you'll get more sales by doing it than if you don't. I hope that you like this little video I did, and if you did, click like, subscribe, and now pick up a free copy of my latest book, How to Double Your Sales in 72 Hours. I'm Tommy Ady, and see you next time. I think it's time to go home here.